What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Agit Kabayel versus Frank Sanchez, and this was a 12-rounder for the WBC Heavyweight World Title Eliminator, and this fight was Saturday, May 18th from the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and this fight was broadcasted on the Zone pay-per-view, and in this fight, Agit Kabayel upsets Frank Sanchez, dominating him, getting the 7th round stoppage victory in a shocker. I know this fight was pretty closely contested. Going into the fight, many people were going back and forth thinking it would be close. I mean, no one really thought they would see this. I mean, leading up to the stoppage, I had this fight scored 59-55 for Agit Kabayel. And I mean, really just everything kind of went wrong for Sanchez in this one. Just to break it down, the first round was a very good round actually for Sanchez. He took it pretty easily. He was moving around very good. His legs looked good. I mean, he was moving good. I mean, he was landing some overhand rights and nice check left hook. Boxing very well. However, from round 2 on, Sanchez just got overwhelmed by Kabayel, and it looked like he had a knee brace on. I can't remember I think it was his right knee he had a knee brace on. And I think his knee might have been giving him trouble in this one. And I'm not saying that's just the only reason why he lost. I mean, he was kind of getting overwhelmed. But you never know. I mean, his knee looked pretty injured. He was kicking his kicking his good leg to his bad leg, trying to move around. He was switching southpaw so that he was able to move good to the other side. I mean, he was actually having very big trouble with his movement in this fight, and he's known for being a very mobile fighter on his toes, bouncing around with good head movement. In this fight, I mean, with that knee brace, I mean, he looked really injured. I don't really know if that's the actual case, but I mean, his knee looked pretty injured in this fight. He wasn't really able to move, but let's not undermine that. I mean, Agit Kabayel put on a great performance. In round number 2, I mean, he was just going forward. Sanchez was stationary on the ropes, and he was just battering him. Same with round 3. I mean, it looked like Sanchez's knee was pretty injured. I mean, he was just getting battered on the ropes. Just really, all the rounds were pretty similar. It was just Agit Kabayel moving forward, battering Sanchez to the body, to the head, and Sanchez was just taking it. He would try and throw a right hand back or some body shots, but Kabayel would eat them and keep moving forward. And then now we're into the 7th round here. Sanchez has only won one round, which is the first. He was getting battered, broken down, walked down. Agit Kabayel threw a combination to the body, or I believe might have been a big uppercut to the body. Sanchez got dropped. First time in his career, Sanchez got knocked down with a big body shot. Got back up. Sanchez got hit again to the body with a combination, followed by a stiff jab to the body, sent him down again, and he did not get up for the count. So a huge upset 7th round knockout victory for Agit Kabayel here. He improves to 25-0. And this goes into question what is next for him. I mean, this is a huge upset. I mean, really big upset for Agit Kabayel here. This was listed as the final eliminator, so obviously what's next? He could possibly face the winner of the main event between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. However, I mean, you take a look at the other top guys in the heavyweight division. Maybe he could get a fight against Joseph Parker. Maybe he could fight the winner of Zhang and Wilder. I mean, there's just a lot of options for him. I mean, after getting such a big win like this. But what's next for Frank Sanchez here, losing for the first time in his career? And also another thing to mention about Kabayel, he's coming off of also another very big, surprising win. He fought Arslanbek Makhmudov in December and kind of did exactly what he did to Sanchez, just overwhelmed him with huge pressure and just battered him to the body and to the head and stopped him. So, I mean, that's what we saw here. But then what's next for Frank Sanchez? He drops to 24-1, a huge shock, in my opinion. Really, I'm not too sure. I mean, maybe next he could take on, because before this he fought Junior Fa, knocked him out in 7. Maybe we could see him fight someone along that level, like someone that he could get a pretty solid, easy win over. Maybe 2 more fights of those, and maybe he could start trying to build himself back up. But I really want to see if that was his knee that really caused him to be so immobile in this fight, or if it was just Kabayel's pressure. I mean, to be honest, I think it was a mix of both. Having a injured knee like that, not being able to move, and then having a guy that's just 240 pounds just all over you like that, going to the body, to the head, I mean, it's going to not equate to something good. So, I mean, for Sanchez, I think he's got to build back up and possibly get back into this position again. and fighting against the top 10 guys in the division. So overall, Agit Kabayel overwhelms Frank Sanchez, stopping him in the 7th round, dropping him twice in the process to win the WBC World Title Eliminator. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.